Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another video. Today's video has I think a lot going on, or a lot planned for a lot to happen. Right now we are rushing to Mannheim to pick up my 750 Li. So I've had that car for a few months. I've been using it for a few months. I think I put maybe 2,000 or 3,000 miles on that car, and it runs really good. I've had quite a bit of interest, but not the amount of money I want to sell it for. And it has brand new brake pads, it has new tires, fresh oil change, you know, the whole shebang, and it's fully loaded example minus one option. So I took it to Mannheim to run it through, and then I had a gentleman reach out, offered me a cash offer, which was pretty good, but he wants a mechanic to come out and do a pre-purchase inspection on it, which is totally fine. Right now it is 10 a.m. and the inspection is happening at 11 a.m. So we are rushing to Mannheim, grabbing this BMW and heading to the lot to meet up with the mechanic, and then we'll go from there. Alrighty, made it to Mannheim. Let's go find my BMW. I actually have no idea where the heck it is, but we gotta find it, take it to the lot, and show it to the mechanic. And if you guys didn't know, I took my Maserati to Mannheim. Just hoping for a quick sale. Here we have it. Nice 7 Series. I mean, just look at this beauty. 81k miles. Runs great. We're gonna pull it out real quick. Head to the lot. Hopefully the pre-purchase inspection goes well, and hopefully I could sell it today, tomorrow, in a day, I don't know. But ready to sell it and move on to something else.
A few moments later.
Made it to the lot. We now wait for the mechanic guy to show up and take a look at it. Here's what else we got planned. So I'm gonna give you guys an update. The Volkswagen Jetta, the diesel, one owner, that one is definitely having transmission issues. Mannheim ain't doing jack squat for me. Basically said, you bought it as is, you own it, regardless of their new condition report policy, which I think is sketchy and unfair. They goofed up and they basically didn't own it. So to Mannheim, you guys kind of suck on that one. And the F-150, so it was having kind of, you know, transmission issues, which you guys saw in the last video. If you are following the channel, if you're not, you should be, so you don't miss stuff like that. But anyways, I took it home off video. I did a transmission flush, just dropped the pan and replaced the transmission filter and put new fluid in, so it's not like a full transmission flush. That's crazy work. Transmission fluid was by far the dirtiest I have ever seen on any car. It was bad. And I drove it, I don't know, 15-20 miles. It's still doing it, it's still having issues, so I'm gonna take it to Copart. So that's what we're gonna do after the mechanic looks at the 7 Series. That F-150 is going to Copart. Mechanic guy came out. He's actually looking at the car. He's been taking pictures, getting underneath and whatnot for the last 15-20 minutes. Looks like he just started the BMW and he's going to go for a drive, and I guess we'll go from there. But he's been a BMW Mini mechanic for the last 18 years. So I guess dude knows what he's kind of looking for, but we'll see. I mean, the car is good. I'm very happy with the car. And I don't see any issues coming up in the pre-purchase inspection, but at the same time, I mean, you never know, because I didn't go through it in detail. I feel like maybe this guy will go through it in detail or has went through it in detail, but who knows.
A few minutes later.
Mechanic just left. I mean, he said the car runs great. He didn't find anything major. The only thing he said more or less is, you know, like little imperfections here and there. And then he asked if it's been in a wreck because this doesn't line up. Told him it's a 2-owner vehicle. Carfax doesn't show any accidents, which means, it doesn't mean that they didn't happen. It just means that they weren't reported, but the bumper is clearly hanging down, and that was and is disclosed in the ad. So is the front imperfections, and the other imperfection is this one right here. I mean, aside from that, like, mechanically it runs good. It's a great car. It's a big luxury sedan. So he said he's gonna go look at another car, then he's gonna compile the report, send it off to the guy who hired him, my potential buyer, and I guess we'll stay in touch with the other buyer, or the buyer for this car, kind of go from there. But right now we are actually prepping the Ford and we're taking it to Copart. Let's get this truck started. As long as it starts. 144,000 miles. Oh yeah. So this truck actually runs pretty darn well for the first few miles. Essentially until the transmission warms up, it runs really, really well. But then I feel like transmission warms up and the fluid really, really sucks in there. That's when it starts to kind of act up. But aside from that, yeah, someone just basically shot the transmission is what it seems like. But I've done maybe 30 miles in it total. Once it gets up to speed, I mean, it runs really, really well. I guess I could retail it, sell it as is, but I don't know. I'll try Copart, something different, and we'll see how it goes. See, I'm stopped, idle. Like, you guys can't even hear this thing run. It runs really, really well. But moral of the story is, service your transmissions, guys. It's worth it. Pay 100 bucks, 200 bucks, whatever it takes, get them changed. You don't even do it that often, every 40, 50, 60,000 miles. Just get it done. Your car, your truck, your minivan, they will thank you for it. And your wallet will too in the long run. Blue Bridge means we are pulling up to Copart. The cops and the feds are here. Curious what's going on. But yeah, reserved the spot in line. Now we are waiting.
A few moments later.
So, got everything sorted out. Now we're gonna. Here's the truck. And whoopsie daisy, I feel like I did that a little too tight. No one will be able to start it. Well, they could redo it if anything. Now we get to put the sticker on. Look at that. Uh-oh, squeaky, squeaky, squeaky. DJ. Yeah, stickers don't go very well with wet glass. Could toss that in. So F-150, I hope you sell. And that's gonna be it, guys. I'm leaving Copart. It's wet, we're heading out. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. We're gonna be rolling out videos as much as we can. I appreciate you guys watching, and I'll see you in another video.